Hello guys, welcome to today's web stream. My name is Akash Malhotra and I'll be your financial analyst for today. Right now what we are seeing is amazing thing on the onto the screen itself. So welcome to all of you. Today is one of the best market that you ever can watch about. Today is one of the best results that we'll be having. I was actually analyzing the market to the best possible extent and try to understand which direction the most probably the market will go. That is what I was having conversation with a lot of my clients, especially for today. So yeah, let's have your conversation, guys. Let me know into the comment section. I'm more than happy to answer all of your queries. My name is Akash Malhotra, and I'll be your today's financial analyst. My main objective always has been to teach my client to the best possible extent, and this is what I'm doing from last 5 years working here in Olymp Trade. So yeah, guys, as you know, the name of the stream is Millennium Strategy. We'll be also working out with the strategy. However, guys, if you are watching the stream right now, go ahead and take the demo account of yours. If you want to test this one out, take a trade in gold, specifically in upward direction, using the moderate set of multiplier of 50x in upward direction. May open this trade into the demo account, and we'll see how it reacts in couple of days or 3 days. So yeah, I what I did actually, I was opening up a position on this. I actually opened a trade position on this specific asset on gold, specifically in upward direction, and we were able to make this trade profitable. So this is the scalping trade that we did, right? First of all, we made $122, then made $175, and there is still a good chances for gold to rise from this point onward. Since we already closed the majority of our trades, we are waiting for the market to return to its existing position. This is my fixed time trade. This is my forex trade. However, there are a couple of more trades of mine which are open in fixed time mode. One of the trade is costing like around $1,600. I'm very sure in upcoming 3 to 4 hours there is a high probability for gold to move into upward direction, and that is the reason why we took the trade of around $1,488 and $600 another trade. We basically improvise our position. We call this process of hedging position. So you basically hedge your one position, you make the profitability at that moment, and you close the trade. So yeah, I first of all, let me tell you that today is one of the biggest days in trading. We call this as a non-farm payroll day. I'll tell you what non-farm payroll is. Let's wait for some client to join the session. Till the point you have absolute comment session. You can comment your doubts, your comment your questions, anything in particular that you want to ask me. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. So thank you very much, first of all, for joining the session. Yeah, let's begin our conversations. I'm very excited indeed. So I think if you have any question, the comment section is all dedicated to you guys. I absolutely made a good amount of profit for today. So I think we made around 175 plus $122 profit. Not only this profit of ours, we made profit. I think on this sub account of mine, what we did, we took the trade in upward direction on gold. As soon as it dropped down, we took the trade in upward direction, and the the entry was based on the scalping part. So we took the trade, we make the money, and we left the market. Not only this, but on fixed time trade mode, we also opened around $300 position, and that too worked out for us. So non-farm payroll made us profitable, and the profitability is actually close to $1,000. So yeah, that is what really happened. So I'll be having a conversation about that in much more detail from, and I'm absolutely happy to share with you. I was having conversation with a lot of my client in the this specific week. I told them that considering the ADP non-farm payroll, which turned out to be positive yesterday, day before yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday or day before yesterday. So therefore, there was a very good chances for USD to rise, and that is one of the reason why the value of USD specifically for today has been keep on rising. So I'll just show you my trade USD JPY. I'll show you. So USD JPY moved by 1%. Suppose if you use have 500x, your profitability of investing like around $100 could have been turned into $500. That how exactly the fascinating part about this trade. I love this trade, and this is one of the best trade that I have ever seen. A lot of clients have doubts. We will have a further discussion about that. We'll see why the candle has been something like this. So welcome to the live stream. Again, my name is Akash Malhotra, guys, and I'll be your financial analyst for today. So let me go ahead with your comments. There are a lot of comments down here. I think we also made good amount of profit not only on this but USD JPY. As soon as we saw that USD JPY was rising and the data was a very sounding good, that means it was a green data. The market started rising, and what we did, we took the leap of faith in the same direction. We went with the trend, and we make the money. So Mr. OP Psycho said, "Hello, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the stream." Mr. Surhyatri Khanoji said, "Hello, hello, ma'am. OP Psycho sir, loss ho gaya." Hindi language. I'm very sorry. Today's stream will be conducted into the English language. This is for the global audience. As you know, you can subscribe to Olymp Trade practice channel, and here in this specific channel, there are different analysts which are available who can speak the different languages. Majorly, it also include in Hindi as well, Hindi and Urdu. So, guys, if you're looking out for the special stream in Hindi language, what you can do, you can subscribe to this channel, and my colleagues are there on Thursday and I think on Tuesday. They will be taking a live stream with you. So yeah, I'm very happy first of all, and I'll be telling you what why I'm happy and why we thought the market going to happen and what it really happened. So there was this one trade where that we have taken on gold. Let me see whether it is starting. Okay, so it's finally started becoming profitable. It's very good, amazing. I wish we could have hold the position on $4,000. This could have turned into the million profitability. But anyways, so this is forex trade which is there, and there is another fixed time trade. If you'll see, $1,400 and $558. So I think this sums around $2,200 trade that we have taken, and we are waiting for the market to close. We have given like around 4 hours for the candle to settle down, and I hope in the 4 hours the market will rise. I'm very sure about that, pretty sure about that. Let me go through your comments once again. Miss Shahina ji ne said, "Hi, sir. USD JP was today superb." Yeah, Shahina ji, that is what we discussed. No, I told you that there is a good probability for market to rise. So Miss Shahina ji is one of my client, and I asked her to open up the trade, and I told her that there is a good probability for USD JPY to rise. I asked her to open the trade in both the direction, and that she did. And Shahina ji, we also made a good amount of profit. So if you'll see. I think this is $600 trade, which is still alive in fixed time trade. 1,482 $8 still alive. Uh, on this, we made around $122. This is the forex trade. $175 in here. Apart from this, this is just a small trade. Apart from this, I'll show you what major profit I made for today. So on USD JPY, we made like around $188 profit. And if you look into the trade duration, we hold the position for a very short time. I think here exactly at 18:06, that means when the clock hits around 6, we open up the position, we close the position within 30, I think within 32 seconds, we were able to make more than 50% profit of the existing volume. So yeah, all of the major clients who are consistently having consultations with me, they made profit, and I'm very happy for all of you guys. Thank you very much for joining today's stream. Okay, this one of the trade is still on the profitable front. Let me just check it once again. Uh, okay. So on Forex, I have to check whether the trade is in profitable state. Yes, it is indeed, and it's working in our favor. Good, good to see that. As you know, guys, today is one of the for all the new clients who are not aware about what is happening in the market. So today, exactly at 6 o'clock, there was this data release for US, and the data turned out to be positive. It was amazingly positive, first of all. So here, what we can say that whenever the value of USD, if you look into the any USD pair, in which USD is in the first side. So that means if let me just write it down. If I type it here, USD JPY, it started rising, correct? USD, not only USD JPY, but every currency associated with USD. It's been greatly bullish, every currency. If you look into the Singapore dollar, This is also one of the biggest variation that we have seen so far. So yeah, that was good. Second thing that I wanted to test you for today, guys, make sure that you like today's stream. If you liked what I'm teaching you for today, you can like this channel, subscribe it, share with your colleagues, your friend. My objective always has been to reach out to all major clients possible. That is one reason why I'm taking these live sessions with you, because I wanted to teach you that how easy it is to make money in the financial market. Unless and until you know about the market, once you know how market really works, there you will find the loopholes in the market. Once you know the loopholes, you will be easily able to make money. That's how easy to make money in the financial market. But first of all, you need to understand the market to the one of the best possible ways. So we as an analyst, we have been hired by Olymptrade to teach our client how financial market works. And once you know how it works, you will be easily able to make good amount of fortune for yourself. Your trading journey, we will try to help you out throughout this process and helping you out in making your dream goal for trading into the positive front. Yeah. I'm very happy, first of all. Thank you very much for joining the session. Ms. Shahina ji said thank you. So you're welcome, ma'am. You're welcome, Ms. Shahina ji. I hope you will keep on growing your account starting from this moment onwards. So, guys, let's begin our conversation for all the traders who does not know what really is happening. So for today, the non-farm payroll data was released exactly at 6 o'clock, and therefore you will see amazing big candles on every asset of your choice. For majorly the asset which are influenced by these are the currency in which USD is in the base part. That means on the first side, we call it as a base part. You may name USD CAD, USD JPY, USD SGD, every pair in which USD is in the first side has been keep on rising. USD CHF, if you will see, still on the rising side. And here we check USD JPY. Exactly at 6 o'clock, you can see the time below this candle. It's 6 o'clock. It's been keep on rising. And for the currency in which USD is on the second side, we can check AUD USD. It's been continuously tumbling down. Yeah. So here it is. I still strongly believe that it will rise. Let's open up a trade with a moderate set of multiplier. I will put a position on the buying side. I mean, invested a very small capital there. We do not have to, risk the huge capital at that moment, and that is the reason why we did. So, first of all, let me just keep the stop loss on the positive front in case the market started running into the opposite direction. At least this would be the minimum amount of profit that we'll be making from this executing trade. Okay. So around 10% profit on $600 sounds good. So guys, let's begin our conversation. So for today, as you know, the name of the stream is the detailed analysis of MILLIENIUM strategy. So I'll be teaching you one trading strategy. It doesn't really matter which status you are having. Either it is advanced status, expert status, or starter status. It doesn't really matter. I'll teach you how to craft this trading strategy. But yeah, in case if you have absolutely advanced and expert status, that would be quite helpful for you to reach and have an absolute strategy at your convenience. That means this strategy will be available absolutely with you. So for today, guys, as you know, the name of the stream is will be detailed analysis of MILLIENIUM strategy. Let's begin with the analysis, guys. So what you can see for today, we have a symbol. We call it as technical analysis symbol for all those traders who are new in trading. Guys, remember this: trading strategies can never be 100% accurate. So our objective of using this strategy is to gain minimum around 60% accuracy rate, so that we will be able to make a good amount of profit based on it. And if you have any question, first of all, let me tell you that if you have any questions, you have the complete comment session dedicated on that. You can ask me any question of your choice. I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions and all your doubts, particularly. So there is this recent trade that we have taken, and AUD USD started become profitable. Nice, nice. Because there is a sudden drop in the market, so the market will recover at least some part of it. And that is the reason why we are taking the trade on AUD USD specifically in opposite direction. We call this approach as a scalping part, where you hold your position for a very shorter duration, you make money and you leave the market. All right. Let me see if we have any new more comments. Guys, yes, please comment whatever you feel about today's trade. And yeah, we'll be taking some live trade in my trading account. Guys, let me tell you that all the trades that I'm trading on my trading account are been based on my experience. I have been working in Olymptrade from far too long, and therefore whatever trade I take, if you try to copy my trades, it's the stream has been delayed anytime between 30 seconds to a minute duration. So if you try to copy my trade, there is a possibility that your trade can go for the toss. And this is I really don't really want. It's our hard-earned money, guys. Okay. So we did not really want that thing to happen with us. So be careful while copying my trades. I would never recommend anyone to copy my trade, but just in case if you want to, please avoid. If you want to do that, go ahead in your demo account, check it by yourself. And once you're confident enough, then you can copy. But in my personal opinion, you are acting at your own discretion, guys. All right, let's begin our conversation. So, as I told you guys, today's session will be completely based on theoretical part, some sort of theoretical part, and the second would be the live trading part. So, for now, right now, we'll be doing some live trading for today. What you have to do, first of all, what you see in the graph itself, we have to craft this trading strategy. As you know, the name of the strategy is Millennium Strategy. We'll be using that. You can click on this A symbol. We call it as technical analysis symbol on the upper right corner. So whatever version that you are seeing in your screen, it's a portrait version. It's not exactly the application, but it is a portrait version, and therefore some sort of details might be missing. Just like if you'll see, I click on this A symbol and went to the strategies option. This strategies option will be available to you in the lower half of the screen here, somewhere here. But for me, since I'm using the portrait version, it is showing me something like this. We click on here, we click onto the strategy option, and we scroll down, and here you will see the strategy, Millennium Strategy. We click on the strategy, click on enable strategy option, and the strategy will be applied automatically. There is nothing sort of, not a single thing that we change in the strategy for the time being. Okay. So first of all, let me just close the profit that we made from this. Shall we close this trade right now? I think it still has a very high potential of rising, but we do not want to keep our money at the riskier side. Let me just close this trade around $64, 10% profit. Sounds good. Okay. All right. These two trades are working in our favor. Let me just check it. All right. Let's wait for the market to rise. So as you know, the name of the strategy is the Millennium Strategy. Now we'll be trying to working out with that, and we'll see how to make. We'll try to execute some trade based on the strategy itself. So guys, we have some risk-free trades. This is not a right moment to open up the trade. I think the market is very volatile now. Whenever there is a huge impact in the market, you name any currency, it would be highly volatile, and this volatility can be easily seen in the candlestick formation. If the candle sticking at existing price level, it is a big sign for the market volatility. So be very careful about taking trades. I have one risk-free trades available, and this is what I'll be using. Around $5 is what I have executed. Let's wait for the market to tumble down. Okay, so let me tell you guys how this trading strategy will work. Okay, so again, let me tell you the name of the strategy is Millennium Strategy. Just in case if you do not have the strategy available, let me know in the comment section. I'll teach you how to craft this strategy, how to create this trading strategy using indicators and oscillators formation. That is what we'll be doing for today. All right, let's move ahead. So here, what you can see, this trading strategy is a little different. The candlestick is kind of little different. It looks little off. Now, why it is that? The candlestick, we call it as Heikin Ashi candle. This candle is Heikin Ashi candle. Now, what does it really mean? Heikin Ashi candle basically deals with the average. It basically makes average of all the candles, right? So here, if you will see, the candle starts from middle of the previous candle. Let's look into the trades that we are having as of now. Are they on the profitable side? Yes, they are. Let's skip it. So as you all know, every candle starts from middle of the previous candle, and therefore this candle is highly been used to analyze in which direction the trend is moving. If there are series of green candle, it's an uptrend. If there is a series of red candle, it's a downtrend. That is how it gives you a clear cut idea about that. So this Heiken Ashi candle was basically created by Japanese trader to know in which direction the high momentum of the candle usually is. And it gives us a clear cut idea how the market will probably gonna react based on the same. Okay. This one being one of the important strategy. But remember this, every time when you use Heiken Ashi candle, there is a doji candle formation. We'll skip trading. We will not trade at that very specific moment because it usually shows high volatility in the market. Doji candle, using this strategy, it's a big no. Okay, Heiken Ashi candle usually shows the trend strategy. This is the with the trend strategy, but here, if you'll see the doji candle, this is the riskiest candle so far. So we'll keep on skipping on the asset whenever there is a doji candle appearance happen. Let's try to change assets. As of now, there is a huge market volatility we can expect because the market is little on the volatile side, and therefore we have to be very careful while using the strategy itself. So uh, there is the first point that we learned for today is never trade on the doji candle. Doji candle shows volatility in the market, and using the strategy, this the name of the strategy for all the traders, guys. Let me tell you, the name of the strategy is Millennium strategy. And it's been used by all the traders broadly, and they used to basically capitalize on the moment where there is a weak candle. So every time whenever there is a weak candle appearance, that means a doji candle will skip that asset, right? The second thing that we see in this trading strategy is the demarker oscillator. Now, demarker oscillator period, for all those traders who do not have access to this trading strategy, you click on this A symbol, what you will see, the DPO, the detrended price oscillator. If you don't know how to use this, let me just remove this. Okay, here you will see there is nothing visible at our screen right now. So we have to apply, this is an oscillator name as demarker oscillator. We click on the oscillator part, and here we have to select demarker oscillator. So the default period for demarker oscillator is 14. We have to change the period from 14 to 10. You can change the color of whichever you may like or not. Okay, so here the observation is little different. Let us just change it. Here, rather than using area, we will use bars formation. This is the bar formation. Once you did, the strategy will be applied automatically. Okay, this is the demarker oscillator. It looks a little different. Yeah, although it is. Actually, this is the compact version, but in the strategy itself, it looks a little different because it's a custom strategy. And here, once you apply this, the Millennium strategy, it will look something like this. But these both of the signals are equal. The signal generated by both of them are equal in its own terms. So there's nothing to worry about, in my opinion. Okay, let's just find some more good trades. We'll try to find some good trading signals. And by the way, guys, Olymptrade has have you changed? Have you seen anything change in Olymptrade? It's the complete interface, guys. The complete interface has been changed. Our team worked very hard, and Olymptrade completed 10 years. 10 years. It's a very long journey, and our team were very happy to complete that. And therefore, this new interface has been there. So Olymptrade usually cares about the client, and we do. Now, if you have any feedback that you want Olymp Trade to take into the consideration, you have the comment window. You can send me the feedback, and I can have the word with my financial analyst team. and I can have the word, and I can forward your concern to the respective department, and they will take your feedback, and we'll see what we can do in the upcoming updates. So all the clients have been providing that the interface isn't been changed from a long time, and that is one of the reason our team tried to change the complete interface of the platform. And here we are, a complete different logo, and you can watch it in the application, in the web version or in the application version. It is quite obvious to see, so you can watch it clearly. So what about the last trade that we have taken? I think on crypto composite index, the trade is profitable. So sounds good to us. Mr. Shurhoi Khan, sir, give us some important asset to look into for the coming weeks. For the coming weeks, all right, just give me a moment. I was looking into the economic calendar. I'll tell you the date and time of the asset on which there are major economic events will be rising up, and it can be quite amazing to you. It can be quite helpful for you, right? So I'm introducing you to the one of the best moments in the market, which will be happening not only like this week has been completed, but in the next week you have one of the biggest events so far. So in the next week, let me tell you the date and time of the event. For all the traders, you can change the time duration according to your standard time. I'm talking about the GMT plus 530. That is for all the clients who are having Indian standard time. They will be able to easily catch that. This is plus 530 timing that I'll be telling. And the rest of the client can change the time duration according to their timeline. So, as per the request, I think made by uh, Shuhajit Kamo. Mr. Shuhajit, one of the biggest event will be happening. Let me tell you the date and time. The one of the biggest event will be happening. That would be on one of my favorite days, and that is on Wednesday. Next Wednesday, next Wednesday, exactly at 6:30 a.m. I'm talking about morning time. I'm talking about morning time. So exactly at 6:30 a.m. GMT plus 530, you have to watch this currency. We call it as NZD, New Zealand dollar, NZD, right? NZD, you select any candle of your choice, any asset of your choice, NZD, JPY, NZD, CHF, NZD, JPY. Exactly at 6:30, according to the Indian Standard Time, there will be a big candle formation on every currency associated with NZD. Now, in which direction the candle will move? We cannot predict in which direction the candle will move unless we do some analysis. But for the time being, let me tell you, in whichever the direction the very first candle will go, you will take the trade in that specific direction. Okay, this is a simple advice. I'm not telling you to take the trade, but in case you want to do that, in whichever the direction the very first candle, exactly at 6:30 a.m. in the morning on Wednesday, that is on 9th of October. 9th of October, 6:30 a.m. according to the Indian Standard Time, GMT plus 530. You can change the time according to your GMT. Whichever in the first direction the NZD pair will go, you will take the trade in the same direction. There is a high probability for a big candle to be there. This is just some trading idea from my end. Shaina ji said not like color, please change. Shaina ji, okay, okay. A lot of clients do like this color. Some of them probably do, some of them don't. So thank you for your feedback. I'll forward your feedback to the concerned department, and they'll see what they can do. Hopefully, in the upcoming updates, they will give you a clear cut choice of which color do you favor more. Yeah, this is just a little interface, just in case if you're looking for the themes. I think our in the setting window you can go on to the trading part, yes, and here I think there was an option back in the time for the theme. Let me just check it. Not here. Appearance, yeah, here in appearance you can select whichever theme you prefer. It mean light, uh, is it is a light interface that you like, or the dark interface. I really like the red interface, that is the dark interface. So let me just change it once again because this is too catchy for the eyes. Let's just switch to the dark mode. So this is this is the way by which guys you can change the color and change the theme, whichever you are comfortable in. So let's get back to the strategy once again. I think Mr. Humo, I have given you a very good advice for this week. Keep a very closer look on the market on the next week on Wednesday. I also noted down the timing for you. It is on 8th of 9th of October, 6:30 in the morning, GMT plus 530 Indian Standard Time. And whichever the direction the very first candle for NZD will go, you will take the trade, or you can take the trade in that specific direction. You can test this. You can basically test this in your demo account and see whether it works or not. So let me just get back to the conversation that we were about to have about the Millennium strategy. Let's talk about that. So as you know, guys, this is a demarker oscillator which is selected for the period of 10. 10 is the default period for this strategy. This we call it as millennium strategy. In case you do not have it, you go into the oscillators and you apply demarker oscillator, DPO, detrended price oscillator, and you select the value of 10. I think I slightly have given you some different idea. So rather than DPO, detrended, yeah, here DPO, we use demarker. Sorry, we have to use DPO. We call it as detrended price oscillator, and you have to select the default period for around 10. Okay, we have to change the period to 10, and then you will be good to go ahead with it. Is detrended price oscillator. Forgive me, I think I misspoke. DPO is what you have to select, detrended price oscillator, and it will look something like this. All right. So how to calculate signal, how to elaborate the signals? If the bar are pointing in us in downward direction, we'll take the trade in downward direction. And if the bars are pointing us in upward direction, we'll take the trade in upward direction. So be very careful. The first thing that I wanted to teach you for today is never take trades on the doji candle, specifically on the doji candle. Okay. So here, in order to take the strategy effectively, do not take trades when there is a doji candle formation happening. So we'll skip this asset. So we need signals to work up with the strategy. Now, the most easiest way to do that is use the high Kenashi candle formation. So there are a lot of doji candle formation happening on Asia Composite Index. That means the asset is very volatile. We'll skip that. We'll find another one, DPO. Okay. So here, detrended price oscillator is pointing us in downward direction. But again, the candle is reversing itself down. So that is not a very good signal there to look into for. Okay, if you are in dilemma, let's keep that. So the strategy can be effectively used. So remember, guys, in order to use this strategy, first of all, we need a green candle in which there should be no tail. And the second thing is the demarker should be detrended price oscillator should be pointing us in upward direction. These bars should be pointing us in upward direction. And based on that, we can take the trade. Right now there is a red candle formation and this doji candle formation. Therefore these were the regions where we haven't taken a trade on the same idea. Here we could have taken the trade, the red candle, and the retrended price oscillator is pointing us in downward direction, so we could have opened up the trade in downward direction. We have one more comment. Okay, let's do open up a trade in downward direction. The signal hasn't been generated yet. We are just testing it out. We have selected the 1 minute duration graph and couple of minutes expiration time. Mr. Shurkhoi Komoji said, thank you, sir. I have copied down it about the NZD next week, Wednesday, date of 9th of October. Correct. 6:30 a.m. in the morning. This is what you have to remember, sir. You're welcome, sir. So we took the trade. The reason behind that is there was the red candle formation and DPU was pointing was pointing below zero. And that is the reason why we took the trade in downward direction. So the name of the strategy for all the new traders, the name of the strategy is Millennium Trading Strategy. Okay. So we took the trade and we just wait for the trade to close. And once it close, we'll see how much amount of profit. Whether the trade will close on the profitable front or not, we have to wait for the time being. Around 1 minute still remaining. $1,600 and $600. I think on the stake is around more than $2,000. So we'll wait for it till the point. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. There's a complete comment session dedicated to you guys. Your questions are very important for us. We are the part of company where we take our clients' feedback very seriously, and we are very happy for your continuous support that you are giving us from last 10 years. We, on our side, the Olymptrade has initiated this one of the best way to reach out to the client. First of all, by having a live conversation with you, and the second thing, we want our client to teach how effective and how easy to make money is. For that, this exclusive webinar, and apart from that, personal consultations have been conducted not only by me but my colleagues, and they are from the different languages. Okay, so if you have advanced status, you can click on this help option. Advanced or expert status, click on this help option, go to support, and ask in the via chat medium. You can ask to schedule your session. Your session will be scheduled with the financial analyst. At least try to join at least one session. So you will get to know how we try our level best in explaining everything what we possibly know, and what are the different areas where we can capitalize your moments in trading. So this is what we basically are doing from a long time. So as you all know, the name of the strategy is the Millennium strategy. Again, for all those clients who don't know about anything about it, so this is a Heikenashi candle. This is not the Japanese candle. This is Heikenashi candle. Now it is very easily we can able to distinguish between this, because the candle basically start from middle of the previous candle, and that is why we call it as Heikenashi, which is used to average the price and tell us in which direction the trend is moving for the time being. Okay, so I think the D marker is absolutely pointing us in downward direction, but we could have caught the signal on the very first or two candles. Right now, we lost the signals. We'll skip the asset. So, how to take trades on the using? Okay, so there's a very strong. Okay, so the market is continuously pushing itself into downward direction, but I'm not very sure for how much duration it will gonna do that. So, I'm just opening up a risk-free trade into the same direction to see for how much time it will continuously pushing itself into the downward direction. It's a very strong trend, and there is a proverb in English which we say that never trade against the trend. When the market is strongly bearish, you take the trade into the same direction. That's all. We do that. Okay, let's find the signal. So D marker is decreasing. Nice. This is a good sign. There is a very good level of support. I think we can reduce the amount around $6 and open up a trade in upward direction. We will give an extra minute for the asset to follow up the same. Uh, this is not a good idea, although, because we are taking the trade on the doji candle. I would suggest you to wait for the next candle, a plain candle in which there should be no tail available. We'll take the trade and we'll see how it basically works at that moment. If you have any questions that you wish to ask me, I'm the guy, I'm the financial analyst. Any question which can help you to clear your doubt, I'll be more than happy to answer that, guys. This is what I've been hired for. This is what I love doing. I've been working in the company from a long time, and this is all my wish to be to help the client to the best possible extent, in whatever way possible. In whatever way possible. Demarker, but the doji candle, guys, it's not a very certain trade that I'm fond of. I'm not very fond of this trade. Doji candle appearance, even though it is pointing us in upward direction, but this is a big no candle, in my opinion. We should avoid trading on assets like these. I think couple of trades of ours are still on the profitable side. Let's wait. Let's try to find some more signals, guys. If you have any question in your mind, feel free to ask me. So D marker was pointing here. We have given like around 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes for the asset to settle down, and let's wait for it. How are our trades going so far? So both of the trades seeming on the profitable side. Uh, my major concern is $1,488 trade. Let's wait for it to close. I hope it will close on the profitable side. So yeah, we're looking forward for that. Okay. So around $6.25 is what we have invested in upward direction. The reason behind that was Heiken Ashi was there and the candle formation was good. The demarker or detrended price oscillator was pointing us in upward direction. And that is the reason why we took it. For all the new traders, for all the clients, let me tell you this trading strategy it's been available for all the clients. Okay. Just in case if you don't know about the strategy, this is the name of the strategy is Millennium strategy. It has been widely used among all the traders to find out the loose entry points or the weaker entry points in the candlestick formation so that you will be able to use it in the longer run. In my opinion, these are the fantastic strategies and where we can capitalize our trading moments on. So yeah, I think our objective is it's been very clear from the first session onwards, right? Our objective is to make money. Once you make money, you leave the market, and you try to take it on the profitable front, positive front. Okay, so the trade is profitable. So guys, I hope you are enjoying today's stream. The name of the stream is you see, it's again a doji candle formation. It's tricking us. Um, let let let's just do one risk-free trades here. I'm not very sure, and I would not really want anyone to copy the trade because it's a really riskier trade because sometimes what really happens, even though it's a small doji candle formation, so the market is not really certain in which direction it has to follow, and that is the reason why we have taken up the trade, and that too in upward direction. We'll see how it really performs at that moment. 27.30. Okay, let's look into that. I haven't read your comments from a long time. Let me just go through it. Guys, शाहिना जी, आई नो सर ओटीसी मार्केट में ट्रेडिंग नहीं करना चाहिए बट कौन सी स्ट्रैटेजी यूज करना चाहिए सपोर्ट और रेजिस्टेंस वर्क्स इन ओटीसी में करते हैं मैम सपोर्ट एंड रेजिस्टेंस वर्क्स मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द टाइम बट यू आल्सो लुक इनटू द पार्ट दैट वेदर द you we do not really want to open up a trade in a market in which the market is highly volatile, right? So you first of all take the situation whether the situation is favoring us, and if it is, I follow this rule. We call it as 3:5 rules. If three of my back-to-back trades are on the non-profitable front, I will take the break. It doesn't really matter how, but I will take the break because at that time my psychology would be very different. I my back through my mind it will be continuously going through that I have to recover the fund. Now once you have in your mind that you have to recover your funds, it would be very difficult to do that. It's very difficult to do that because at times when you want to recover your money, you basically take a lot of wrong decisions. We basically try to multiply our every amount for the recovery time. Yeah, martingale approach works of amazing, but you have to understand how martingale works. You have to start with a very small amount first, right? And with that amount you start with the very small and then you keep on with the small amounts you keep on increasing the trading volume. All right, I think I have given answer to your question, Ms. Shahina ji. Yeah, so be very careful. Support and resistance works all the time. Mr. Sukhoi Kamoji sir, enjoying the times here. You give the best webinar. Thank you very much, sir. This is what our objective. Not only me, but my colleagues. They are amazing. We always try to capitalize or give you some good trading ideas or trading hints so that you will be able to make a good amount of money. So, guys, thank you very much, and that would be it for today. I think we tried our best in trading. We have a lot of potential entries available. Whatever I told you for this today's session, I would really want you to work on that. Make good amount of money, but do not get carried away in trading, right? Nobody makes millions of dollars just in a single trade without having an experience. So you have to uh, work out a lot. You have to understand the market to the best possible extent, and once you do, I'm absolutely sure that we will be able to make a good amount of money, the future money, in my opinion. So thank you very much for being with me, staying ahead with me. Okay, so we have one trade. We do that? Let's go ahead and open like around $50 down trade. I think we made good profit for today. We can risk the $50, but do not copy my trade. It's like it's less than 1% of the capital that I'm investing for now. So thank you very much for you guys. It won't be possible without you. Your continuous support is still there, and we really need it as well. We as an analyst team always thrive on the possibility of helping you out to the best possible extent, and that is what we are doing. It is an initiative by Olymptrade to reach every possible client and to guide them how effectively the market works. In case you do not have any experience in trading, feel free to join our special webinars on YouTube, the personal consultation, which have been given to the advanced status clients once in a month and 4 times in a month for an expert status client. And I would highly urge you to gain status because, as you know, the more profit you will make from the financial market. Thank you very much for having me for today. It was lovely having conversation with you. I'll see you into the next one. Till the time, thank you very much for having me. I wish you all the best. Good luck in trading. I'll see you into the next one. It's Akash Malhotra, me signing off for today. Thank you.